Okay, so the last topic, and this is going to be a newer thing. I'm going to start at this episode. So every episode we're going to go back and forth. And I'm going to start this one. Nick's going to do episode 3. And we're just going to name a game. And we're just going to... the topic is going to probably be called why whatever the game is an amazing game or something. But really, it's just going to be a conversation about any game we want. Could be new. We don't want it to be super new because we do the previews and we do review. We have specific video. We do a lot of 450
By the way,
almost
he's
videos.
just structuring this reasoning all around his ability to use Resogun.
Right.
Just wants to.
I just want to talk about it.
Yeah, he just wants to structure like. He doesn't have to be that new, but it has to be kind of new. He just wants that to fit.
Right.
Resogun to fit the bill perfectly in what he's trying to say.
Right. So Resogun is not a new game, but Nick, I want to talk about Resogun. Resogun is going to start out my series, and Nick is going to go the next episode, and he's just going to pick a game. So Nick, now we've had a lot of talks about Resogun, and I think it'd be fair to say, and I think you could say, like, I am one of their biggest fans, probably in the world. I love
Day one PS4 was down here with Alex. The unboxing, the plug in, the Killzone Shadowfall was in there.
We played it, but not for long.
It took about a half hour for Alex to just look at the main menu. But I get it, he's blown away. But then you played Resogun non-stop.
I
and
couldn't
we played
stop.
about a half hour of Killzone Shadowfall.
Yeah, we didn't play a lot.
It's
And I never beat Killzone, and I did play Resogun, and I got the platinum in Resogun.
Killzone.
No one beat Killzone. And I platinumed Resogun. In fact, actually, I don't even... I told you, but you probably... I also bought it and platinumed it on the Vita. So I actually have 2 platinums of Resogun. And let me tell you, the Vita version, on the hardest difficulty, that's tough because the frame rate's not good. And a lot... I remember that last level with the fire and the... Imagine playing that on the hardest difficulty on the Vita. So,
It's
this
a good game.
It is. It's an amazing game.
It's made well.
And that is why...
It's made well.
Yeah, Housemarque is one of the most underrated, kind of fly under the radar game developers, I think, of all time. While their last game, Alienation, was not that good of a game. I enjoyed it. I didn't play it a lot. They do have newer games that are going to be coming out. They keep showing. Every PlayStation conference, they have a new game they show, but they don't come out. So really, they have got like 4 games in development. So Housemarque is really good. Resogun is really good. I played that game so much. I platinumed it. That goes into when we said challenging games. That game is not as challenging as Velocity 2X is the hardest game I've ever played in my life. To platinum. And to play.
I'd have to. I've never played a game harder than that because I watched you play and I played some myself.
Yeah. No, it's tough.
And I can understand how it fits.
Yeah, and Resogun is very difficult too. But Resogun is just so much fun. And when it first came out, and the particle effects and everything blowing up.
I think you really appreciate not simple, but
yeah,
well made, bare bones the real deep gameplay elements are just fun and pure.
Yep, and they know how to do it. Talk about when we talked about how you need gameplay in order to make a game. Housemarque knows that. Housemarque made Dead Nation. None of these games have a story. Resogun has no story, but they're some of the most fun, addictive, and well made. It just works. The controls just work. Yeah,
they build
simple. And and I know a lot of people actually play Resogun. Resogun was very, very popular. And then they had the expansion packs, and people started. I played them.
Yeah, because I even played it a ton because you played it.
Yeah.
At one point, I decided I was going to platinum it because Alex wasn't.
That
changed my mind pretty fast.
I got a couple trophies for Tyler because Tyler tried it. And, Tyler's not good at any game, but
you out.
And I like to think I'm pretty good at games in general. And
you are. You're naturally.
Yeah.
You have a natural.
A gift
just to be good at games.
There somewhere. Resogun is really fun. I love Housemarque. It was the first PS4 game. Actually, I don't think it was because we played Killzone before, right? I don't think Resogun was the first
Killzone.
Or was Resogun the first game we played? We played Contrast. Remember Contrast?
Killzone installed.
Yeah.
We started it, but then we didn't play it for some reason. But then instead of closing the application, that wasn't there for some reason. We deleted it.
Yeah.
Which in hindsight, I don't know why we thought that was not gonna actually delete it from the system, but we thought
that's true. I remember
so
that.
Then we played Resogun. Then I think we played Contrast for a little bit just to try it. And
Contrast.
We played Resogun. It was really good, and we're like, Contrast has got to be just as good. And it was good, but like, okay, we'll go back to play Resogun. And then
Yeah.
Killzone finally installed, so since it finally installed, we played it for a half hour, and then Alex is like, Nick, I want to play Resogun. I'm like, Alex, it's your PlayStation. I mean, I can't stop you.
Yeah, and I mean, it was one of the first games we ever played. I still stand by, and I said it before podcast now was a thing. When we first got the PS4 back in the day, I used to say every time a big game came out for the first year and a half. I remember, so it came out in October. The next year was when Black Flag, Assassin's Creed, and that game got a lot of praise. You played it, Tyler played it. A lot of people liked it, and I played the ship parts of it. Really fun. But like even a year after, when games were coming out, I would still tell you and Tyler, I'd say, but you know what? You know what the best game on the PS4 still is?
Yeah, you would.
It's Resogun. I said it for a year, and the first game I think that beat it.
And you're saying it now?
I'm still. No, it's not. Uncharted 4 is. But Resogun was easily, in my opinion, the best game on PS4 for at least a year until 2013. Probably The Witcher would be the next game that I think actually would beat it. But I just want so this is just going to be it's mainly just us gloating about whatever game we want, and I just want to talk about how amazing Resogun was. I hope Nick has one next time that he can talk about.
I don't know if I have any passion
You'll find
as
one.
fiery as your passion for Resogun.
I don't think there's anybody in the world that can match my passion for Resogun. Well, that has been Gamescast now, episode 2. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Nick, we do the handshake at the end because that's our thing now. Thank you, Nick, for joining. And make sure, again, this is a new show. We're still experimenting. We write things down and it helps us. It really does actually work. It's his idea and it works. And so this is a newer kind of thing we're doing. It's still early in development, you can even say. And so we're looking for ways to improve it, and we're going to be evolving the show. I hate to say the word evolve.
Yeah, it's like Scalebound's development.
It could get canceled at any moment, but it would have to come from me. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure if you like this video, you subscribe to Podcast Now, our YouTube channel. I didn't say that in the beginning. That's a mistake. Make sure to like this video, share it. Make sure to like all of them. We break each episode down into the topics that we discuss. So, make sure you watch whatever scene. You don't have to watch them all. An unhealthy amount of us is a bad thing. Too much of us is unhealthy. And we have a lot of videos. And so maybe you don't want to watch all of the topics. But, we title them, we try and title them to get what we actually talk about. So that if you like a specific, name, you can just watch that. You don't have, if you don't...
Shenanigans Part 1 through 5.
Right. If you don't like Scalebound, then don't click that video. But we appreciate you guys.
Maybe they should, because we didn't like it either.
We didn't like it either. We still did it for you. So thank you guys for watching, and we will see you for Gamescast Now, episode 3.